Hey guys, it's Karen from Scarlette Coaching. So last night I had a gig and it was a really tough gig. Basically because there was an issue, a tech issue. So I had very little on-stage monitoring, couldn't hear myself at all. Now this can be absolutely terrifying. It's kind of one of your worst nightmares as a singer. So, and it does happen, guys, we don't live in a perfect world. We don't always have the sound system of the Albert Hall. You go to gigs and, this does happen. So, first thing I want you to remember to do is to not panic, okay? Because when you panic, everything is just going to go downhill. Take a few deep breaths and keep doing that. Keep focusing on your breathing, because if your breathing starts to go, if it starts to go shallow, then you really are kind of in a world of pain, because your breath management's going to go, you're going to start tensing up, everything's going to start sounding strained, and you're going to start forcing. Now, the other thing to remember is to not actually try to compensate by singing louder, because again, really easy to do that. It's the natural thing to want to do. You can't hear yourself, so you think, right, I'll sing louder. But remember, first of all, the audience, they're not hearing what you're hearing. They've probably got great sound. So when you're singing louder, for a start, that probably won't sound great to them, because it will just sound like you're singing at them. They'll hear that you're over singing. And the other thing is that, when you start singing louder, again, the tendency to start tensing up, to start forcing everything, will be there. And you can get into this really negative spiral, this loop of forcing, creating vocal problems. It then feels harder, so that you then try harder, and around you go. It's not great. Now, for me last night, I had a 2-hour gig to get through, so there was absolutely no way that I could force my way through that gig. So what I had to do was just quite literally to relax, and to keep remembering to relax, to keep focusing on that deep breathing, to help encourage that relaxation. Now, when I say to you guys, how does it sound, how does it feel, one of the reasons I'm saying that to you is because I want you to build up that knowing. So, we train hard, we prepare hard to fight easy, right? So that when it sounds good in the studio or at home, you know what that feels like, because that's what you're aiming for, is that you can sing by feel, that you're not just rely on how does it sound. So I want you to get to the point with your training when you just know, if it feels good, then it's going to sound good. And that's what you're aiming for, is to reach that point, so that you trust yourself. So guys, key tips here. If you're on stage and you can't hear yourself, keep focusing on your breathing. Keep actively relaxing. Keep that breathing slow and deep. Don't panic. Don't try and sing louder. Trust your voice. And you can always put a finger in your ear if you've got a really tough note to pitch. Thank you, Arnold. Arnie, shush. Anyway, so guys, I hope that helps. I hope it serves. If you'd like some extra help and you want some extra coaching and you're not a member of the Voice Unleashed group yet, you can sign up right now. It's only $1, so you can see if you like it. And I look forward to seeing you soon.